Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Gungurubhyo Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kabim Kabina Upamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrinmanu Udibisi Dasadanam. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Yasyatma Bhutasya Guru Prasadat Aham Vimuktasmi Samsara Bandhat Sarvopadeshtu Shivanandamurtehe Bradakri Yukmam Pranadosmi Nityam Dayasundum Dena Bandhum Shastrat Tabodana Patum Maskarindra Varam Naumi Sri Siddhananda Sadgurum. Om Praninam Dukkha Hartaru Jnanado Bhuvana Muktaye Shivananda Chidanandu Ashraye Guru Sattamo. Om Shantatmanam Pranadasulabham Siddha Vidya Prabhavam Baswadrupam Sugunanilayam Dastakarma Adivargam Prajnavritam Nijasamadasham Taradam Tyagibhadyam Sakshat Isham Mama Gurupadam Shivanandam Natosmi. Shivanandam Natosmi. Om Sarvamangala Bangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanye Trambage Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om. My humble pranams to the ever present of the Sri Sri Ma in this ashram and everywhere. My pranams to the presence of Ma in the heart of everyone here. I understand this is the 75th Samyam Saptah. So Samyam, the word Samyam means to control, to discipline, to regulate. Yama means to control, to keep it with us, not to go astray. All these meanings are there. So the spiritual seekers should have a total control of their life on this earth plane. So the Samyam Saptah is to give an ideal sadhana for day-to-day practice by those who are sincerely aspiring to reach that highest goal. So let us look into what is that Samyam, what we have to do, the spiritual seekers, how they have to discipline their life, how they have to regulate their life, how they should lead a life here. So that's the topic, and we will see from very practical angle and also what the scriptures say about it. Now, Government of India we are launching these satellites, sending something to the moon, and satellites we place it there. So the scientists who are launching that, they should design the satellite in such a way so that it will remain intact. And then when it is launched, it should follow the right path and reach the destination. So they will be guiding. Once it is launched, they will be guiding whether it is going on the right path. And if it goes astray, we have to correct it also, until it reaches that destination. Similarly, the sadhaks have a goal. Even otherwise also, even the worldly level also, we have some goals. And in order to achieve that goal, we adapt certain things. So especially in the case of sadhaks, we have a goal. And once you proceed, in that the path should be perfect, and you should not go astray from the path. If you go astray, that will lead you to elsewhere. So you have to go through the path, and if you go astray, you have to correct it also, as the satellite is being corrected. So you have to correct it also until it reaches this. So the spiritual seekers have got a goal. You can call it as Ishvara Darshana, Ishvara Prapti, or Nirvana, or Padmanabhananda Prapti, whatever name is given. The set goal we have to reach that set goal, and the path we adapt. Path we adapt is what is called sadhana. So what we have to do, which is the path, and what we have to do, that we will try to analyze now. So Ishvara Prapti, why do you want Ishvara Prapti? Why do you want God? Why do you want all these things? Why not we be here, happy here? We are happy here, why should we think about God? What is the need for God? So somehow we feel that we are not happy here. We are not happy here, we want happy. We want to be happy. And we come across with some problems in life. The common problem is Sutta and Pipasa. We have hunger and thirst. So that we have to take care actually. Other than that is all other comforts we want in life. So why we want comfort? We have some problems, so we want to be comfortable. So everyone has a common goal. Whether you are a spiritual seeker or a non-seeker, even atheist. So what they think is, Sukham me sarvada bhuyat, Dukkham ma bhut kadachana. Always I should be happy. I should not have dukkha. I should not have any dukkha. Pain should not be there. And I should always have sukha. So this is a desire that I should not have any dukkha and I should have happiness always. So dukkha is already there, that is why you want happiness. If dukkha is not at all there, you will not think about happiness. So dukkha should not be there and sukha should be there, both are there. And sukha should be always there. So in an ordinary person's life, sukha and dukkha will always be there. Nobody is totally unhappy or nobody is totally happy. So people come to us, Swamiji, I have this problem, that problem, so many problems are there, they will say. But when they come, actually, how are you? Everything okay, Swamiji, very fine, they will say. Everything is fine, they will say. And later on, if we allow them to talk little, then they will say, this problem is there, that problem is there. And when they go back, they forget this problem also. Sukha and dukkha, mishra is always there. But they want this permanent sukha. That Padmanabhananda Prapti, only we call it as Bhagavan and other things. So when there is a dukkha, when you want sukha, it implies that you are already in dukkha. From dukkha only we go to sukha. So without dukkha there is no question. If sukha is not at all there, all the time dukkha means we will never think about sukha. Sometimes sukha is there, sometimes dukkha is there. That is why we don't want this, we want this. If there is a choice is there, then only we go for that. If only dukkha is there in life, Bhagavan has created only problems here, then we would not have thought about, we will not be knowing that one such a thing is there, sukha is there. So sukha is also there and dukkha is also there. That is why we want the sukha. I don't want this, I want this. If one is alone there, then there is no question of choice. And in order to achieve that sukha, we have to work hard. You want something means you have to work for that. So you want to be happy, then you have to work. So you want some small children, they don't want to study, but the parents will compel them to study. Then only they will get good mark, only then you will get this. So they motivate them. So they strive hard. So in order to achieve worldly comforts also, we have to strive very hard. Without dukkha, sukha will not be there. In order to achieve sukha, you have to undergo pain. Even for worldly comforts here, if you want to eat good food, then you have to cook. Then you have to collect all the materials, properly cook it, and then when it is hot, you have to eat it. So, no sukha comes without effort, without pain. So, pain brings sukha. Pain only brings sukha. Dukkha only brings sukha. Without pain, you will not have comforts in life. Okay? This we have to accept actually. So, Bhagavan says that you have to undergo pain to achieve that sukha. So we have got two great books which are common. So many other Puranas, Upanishads, Brahma Sutras are there, but that is not known to common people. Common people in folk stories and other one way or other, we are very familiar with two books. One is Ramayana and the other is Srimad Bhagavad. Rama and Krishna have occupied the whole of our life, the whole of our literature also. Without Sri Ramachandra and without Sri Krishna, there is no literature here. So in the Ramayana, Bhagavan says that, so we want to be happy. In order to be happy, you need materials, you need wealth, you need money, and your desires have to be fulfilled. Then only you get sukha. So in order to be happy, you need to be comfortable here, you need the material wealth. And also your emotional needs have to be satisfied. So you need a physical wealth and the emotional wealth. Both are required. So they are called Artha and Kama. Artha and Kama. Artha means all the material wealth. Well, all material wealth need not give us happiness. Our mind should be conducive for that. If you are having stomach pain, if somebody gives you kheer, you won't like it. No. You will say. So the physical condition and the mind should be conducive to enjoy that actually. The pleasure, Nothing has got pleasure, inbuilt pleasure in them. The pleasure is the pleasure or happiness arises out of the contact of the mind and the object. No object has got pleasure in itself. So, the artha and kama are required to be happy, and this kama is actually the mental state, the desire in the mind to enjoy that, and it is availability. So Bhagavan says, Dharmad arthaha prabhavati, Dharmad prabhavate sukham, Dharmena labhate sarvam, Dharmasare vidham jagat. Bhagavan says in the Ramayana it comes, it is not Bhagavan's words, it is Sita's words, mother's words. Dharmat prabhavati, Dharmat arthaha prabhavati. From all the wealth comes only through dharma. You will achieve all the worldly wealth and including the spiritual wealth only through dharma. And dharmat prabhavate sukham. So the material things brings you happiness. That also comes out of dharma only. So artha kama, which is, and even moksha also he considers. So dharmena labhate sarvam. Dharma only brings you the artha, the kama and the moksha. Therefore, dharmasare vidham jagat. This world is, the essence of this world, essence of this life here is righteous living. Dharma. Dharmika jivita is the essence of our life here. Without dharma, it will be an empty life. So Sri Ramachandra is presented like that. Ramo vigrahavan dharmaha. He is an embodiment of dharma. Dharma personified is Rama. So and what is that dharma? He explains it. Atmanam niyamaihi staistaihi karshayitva prayatnataha praptaye nipunaihi dharmo na sukhal labhate sukham. So dharma acharana means you have to control yourself. Don't do that, don't do this. All these things are there. You cannot covet something which you don't deserve. You cannot steal, you cannot tell a lie, you cannot hate a person, you cannot do himsa. So dharmic life means what? We should not hurt anybody, we should not hurt any being, you should not tell lie. So all these things are, lots of conditions are there. So we have to follow those niyamas. Samyam is required actually. So karshayitva prayatnataha. With effort you should see that you are following the dharma, you are following the right path and you are not going astray. So what happened? You are conditioning yourself. You are controlling yourself. So that's a painful thing. Food is there. Today Ekadashi you don't eat is there. So what happens? Food is there, you would like to eat, but you are told not to eat. So you have to go against your wish. You cannot fulfill all your desires. Whatever desire comes in the mind, no, you have to say. Wrong desires will come in the mind. It is natural. Then we should say no. So, following dharma is not easy. You have to control yourself. You have to undergo pain. For what purpose? You get sukha, they say. Dharma artha prabhavati, dharma prabhavate sukha, he says. Sukha comes following dharma means full of pain actually. You have to control yourself, you have to control the mind, you have to control the sense organs, you have to control the body. So, so that is painful only. So that pain will bring you happiness. So Sita Mataji says, Sukhat na sukhat labhate sukham. Sukha will not, comfort will not bring you comfort. You have to undergo pains to be happy. In the spiritual life. In the other life also same thing. In the worldly life also same thing. If you want to achieve something, then you have to control yourself. Now the athletes are there. They cannot eat whatever they like. They are disciplined. Their weight they should control. The body they have to control. Even for worldly comforts, you have to, in order to earn the worldly comforts and worldly pleasures and happiness, we need a certain amount of undergo. We need to control ourselves. We need to undergo pains. Only pain only brings pleasure. Whether it is worldly or it is supra-worldly, whether it is in the spiritual path. So don't think the spiritual path there is control. Even in the worldly level, in this mundane life, you have to control, you have to exercise control. You are a diabetic patient, don't eat sugar, they say you have to avoid it. This is there, you don't do that, yes, you have to do it. So your weight is more, you run, you walk 10 kilometers. So you have to walk. Now the doctor says this, you do that, you do this. So even for worldly sukha, we have to undergo pains. For spiritual sukha also, you have to undergo pains. The worldly sukhas are fleeting, it will remain there for some time only. And it is not permanent. You do something and achieve something. The moment you achieve, the happiness is over. Then the next problem comes. So it is not a permanent happiness. Whatever we earn, whether it is enjoyment of earning artha or kama, whatever desire we have, and if it is fulfilled, once it is fulfilled, the next desire comes. Once you have earned whatever you want something else, something more you want to earn. So there is no end for it actually. In the Upanishad there is a story actually. So who will be the happiest person? Most happiest person. In order to be happy here, what you need? First you should be a young person. And he should be a strong person. And you should have a long life also. Ashishto dridishto belishtaha tasyayam prithvi vittasya purna syat sayeko bhanusha anandaha. In order to be the happy person here, maximum happiness in this world, you should be very long life. Tomorrow or within 10 days you will die. You have got cancer, means finished. So you have got a long life. Eternal you have to live. And you should be very strong. And you should be very young. So a person who is very young, long life, no disease, nothing. And he should have all the wealth in this world. If I have some wealth and you also have wealth, then competition comes. He is having more. Then jealousy will come. So whatever you achieve here, there will be pain only. Whatever we have achieved, so many things, whether all the desires have gone. Are we happy, totally happy? We are not happy in spite of achieving all these things. We are placed very comfortably compared to other people, but we are not happy. We look at the other person. The other person is more comfortable in our eyes, and we are jealous of him, and we are unhappy. So, whatever we earn here, worldly happiness, that we earn with lot of pains, lot of effort. And what we achieve, the moment we achieve, you find it is not enough. So why don't you try to get that ananda, that happiness which is eternal, which is uncomparable, after achieving which you don't need any other thing. Alam buddhi comes. Enough. I have earned whatever to be earned. That will come. Why don't you do that? Therefore, so instead of putting your effort on this petty happiness, don't waste your time in achieving small petty happiness. You go for the great goal, which will give you that absolute happiness. Having achieved that, no more happiness is required. So, and that happiness also comes out of pain only. The sukhat vede sukham. Sukha will not come. Happiness cannot be achieved through happiness. You have to achieve, happiness is achieved with pain. You have to put effort and undergo certain pain. That willingly accepting pain, inviting pain, willingly and undergoing that in order to achieve the highest happiness is what is called dharma. That is what is called dharma. Dharma is that we accept pain with joy. Come here. Come on. I want you. So the Bhagavad, Kunti Devi says to Bhagavan, Vipatas santu nashashvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunak bhava darshanam vipataha santu nashashvat. Let there be always calamities in my life, problems in my life. So whenever problems comes to you, what you do? Bhagavan, please help me, protect me, think about it. If there are no problems, what will happen? Do you know? I have achieved all these things, he will say like that. So she also says, Vipataha santunasya. Let there be calamities in life. When the calamities are there, I think about you and you are before me. So even in our case is like that. When there are problems in life, then only we turn our eyes towards mother. Otherwise, who will turn? We don't need. And the children also, they won't care for their mother. When they care for their mother only when they have fear in their mind or when they are hungry. So, anyway, dukkha will be there and we try to get over that. So, you now invite pain. What is dharma? Ultimate dharma is that only. Dharma means what is dharma? Adharmam tu susukshmena vijina prapyate bhagan nivrittena cha shakyoyam vyasanat kamajadiha. So, kama means desires. So when desire comes, we put effort to achieve that. And sometimes we achieve it. After achieving it, again another desire comes. So, kama means desire. Tat janita. So, kama comes in the mind means in order to achieve that we put effort, we apply, we act on that, how to achieve that. So, from kama, karma comes. Avidya, kama, karma. So, desire comes. From the desire, in order to fulfill this desire, you take some action, you put some effort, you try to achieve that. So in that achievement, that is, lesson as dukkha is there. So why don't you directly, when the desire comes, it will disturb you. Why don't you bear that dukkha when desire comes in the mind? I want this. So you put effort to achieve that. You try to achieve that, fulfill that desire. Instead of that, why don't you refuse the desire? I am not going to accept you. Some desire comes in the mind. No, I am hungry. I want to eat. It's okay. Something is there, tempting. I want to eat that. No. Today is Ekadashi, I will not eat. You can say no also. When desire comes, you want to fulfill that. You say yes and try to fulfill that. That is dukkha. When desire comes, you say no. That is also dukkha. So normally we want to say yes and try to achieve that. That dukkha we accept. Why don't we say no and accept that dukkha? Both cases same. When a desire comes, in order to fulfill that, you apply yourself, you take effort and then try hard and achieve it. And you get some pressure, petty pressure. When desire comes, no, I am not going to entertain you now. I say no to you. That is also dukkha. That dukkha, why don't you accept? There are two options. This way also problem, this way also problem. One way you have to go. Why do you go this way, you go this way? Let us see what is happened. Once you endure that desire, you say no to the desire and endure that pain, then such a desire will not come to you. And in course of time you will be in a state of ananda. So to say no to desires, unwanted desires, is what is dharma. You want to tell a lie for no reason, you say no, I am not going to do that. You want to do himsa, no to that. The mind wants to be jealousy, anger comes in the mind. Anger comes, no, I am not going to be angry. You want to say something bad about others? No, I am not going to do that. What is the problem? There will be some pain initially, but afterwards the pain is once for all gone. So what is Samyam? Samyam is that only. Samyam is to say no to the desires. Kamajanita dukkha is there. That dukkha you refuse. That's another dukkha, but that dukkha will cancel the dukkha. Kamajanita means desire comes and disturbs you. That's a dukkha. And you work for it and get rid of that dukkha by achieving that. Instead of that you say that dukkha I will bear that, endure that dukkha. One desire comes in the mind, no, I am not going to entertain you. It is painful. But once you do that, then the pain is permanently removed. That sukha is, na sukha vede sukham. This pain will bring you ultimate sukha. So Samyam is that actually. All yama niyamas comes under that. All the upadeshas, the shastra gives upadesha. Two types of upadesha. One is to ward off the negativity, and the other one is to inculcate positivity. The negativity is our mind is going astray and wants to do something which is contrary to our path. We want sukha, this goes astray. No, you be here. That is dharma. Dharma is that only. Say no to our unwanted desires. Reasonable desires are there. You want to eat, you want to drink, you want to have a shelter. All these things are okay. Beyond that, so many other desires are there. All these things we try to achieve by doing wrong things. So stop doing wrong things. Adharma you avoid. To avoid adharma is a painful thing. To stick to a dharmic life is a very painful thing. It is not that easy. To do adharma is also a painful thing. Adharma also, when you are doing also, that it will be paining you. And after achieving another desire will come, another adharma will come. It will be going like that. So, you have to endure that pain to follow the dharma. To avoid adharma is a painful thing. To follow dharma, to walk on the path of dharma is a very painful thing. That you have to do. That vyasana, that dukkha will bring you the ultimate happiness. That is what that's Ramayana story full of that only. Dharma only it speaks. So when Kausalya Mataji, when Sri Ramachandra goes to forest, then she says, which dharma you are following, let that protect you. Yam dharmam palayase dhrityaniya cha. Which dharma you are following, which dharma you are committed to, let that dharma protect you. So later on they say, dharmo rakshate rakshita. Whosoever leads a life of dharma, whosoever protects the dharma, that dharma will protect them. You protect dharma, dharma is your protection. So dharma will protect you. The dharma is ultimately, what is dharma? Adharma rahitya. Avoidance of unrighteousness is righteousness. Basically you are right, you are a good person. Nobody is bad actually. Everyone is born good. Every one of us are basically good. Bhagavan is our indweller. You are Sakshat Atma Swarupa, Ishvara Swarupa. So this conviction is right. Ishvaro Guru Atmeji Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyamavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaya Namaha. So Ishvara, Guru and Atma. Bhagavan, and Bhagavan himself is the Guru, and Guru is your Atma. So Bhagavan is your indweller. So we are all basically good. The mind only creates problem. Mind means what? Desires. Hey, you don't belong to me, you be away from me, you should say. So that we have to do. So in order to follow that dharma, up to what time I go? 11:45? 5 minutes. 9:40. So we have to say no to that. And for that you need strength. You need strength. Because the mind only tells you, don't do adharma. The mind only wants to do adharma also. So the mind has to conquer the mind. Uddhared atmanatmanam they say. The mind has to conquer. The mind which it tells you to do adharma, unrighteous things. The very same mind we have to use to conquer that mind also. That is very difficult, you know. So they say that therefore you take some help. Bhagavan is our indweller. So take the help of Bhagavan. Take the help of Ma, please protect me. Let me lead a good life. You please help me. Like that we have to make a prayer to Bhagavan. So we make a prayer to Bhagavan so that Bhagavan protects, help us to lead a spiritual life. Spiritual life is led by Bhagavan only. He himself leads. The Bhagavan in you leads the spiritual life. The devil in us leads the adharmic life. Bhagavan is also there, the devil is also there. The devil is the mind. So we have to pray to Bhagavan. So up till now I have been sharing with you based on the slokas from Ramayana. So I will conclude with one sloka from Bhagavad. So Bhagavan himself says in this. Now, even those days also the problem of desire disturbing the mind was there. Not today, it is only this time it is there. It's not that time. Even those days, even rishis have suffered because of wrong desires coming in the mind. So now also it is there. But somehow we feel that in the Kali Kala we don't have a lot of problems. Other problems are also there. So Kali Kala is, that Bhagavan's avatar is not there. Only Mahatmas are there. So in this Iron Age, in this Kali Yuga, these problems are there. But in spite of all these problems, there are some goodnesses also there. Kaler doshanidhe rajan asti eko mahan gunaha kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param prajet. Although there are so many problems are there, we don't have a comfortable place to live. There is so much disturbance is there, so much attractions are there. All these things are there. In spite of all these things, Kalir dosha nidhe rajan, so many problems, so many disturbing elements are there. But one thing is there, one good thing. Asti ego mahan gunaha. One good thing is there. In the olden days they used to do yaga, yajna and all these things. It's all very difficult. You have to study Vedas, study Upanishads and understand all these things and do yajna, yaga. All these, so many practices were there. They are all very difficult to do. So in this Kali Kala, Bhagavan has made it very simple. Kalir dosha nidhe rajan asti eko mahan gunaha. One great guna is there. What is that? Kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param pradeje. Bhagavan's nama japa. By remembering Bhagavan continuously, you can outgrow all these things. You can come out of all these things. That's what is told here. So, this one, we try to say no to our unwanted desires and to have strength to say that and to stick to that decision. You pray to Bhagavan continuously. Remember God always. So two things we have to follow. One is we have to practice virtues. Eradicate vices and practice virtues. All wrong things we should say no and remove that and practice good things. Dharma you should practice. Eradicate vices and practice dharma. And constantly remember God. Nirantara Bhagavat Smarana. Bhagavan's Smarana coming in our mind is Bhagavan coming in our mind. The Kenopanishad it says that Smriti, the Smarana, the remembrance of God in your mind, is Bhagavan is coming into your life actually. So, cultivate virtues and eradicate vices. The Saptaha, the Samyam Saptah has to be devoted for eradication of vices and cultivation of virtues and constant remembrance of God. So, this is my sharing with you. May the benedictions of Sri Sri Ma and Bhagavan be ever upon all of us. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Sanji, for your inspiring talks. Now for special 75th Samyam Saptah, we have prepared some mementos, and I like to open all these things, mementos, and this will be given to all the devotees and devotees who who attend with us Mahanisha that will be held on 16th November. Jai. So I am requesting him just to open it so you can see what is the mementos we have prepared for this special 75th year program. Also, this book also